rant is about what's surprising about the game against Wolves. Uh, I'll just cut to the chase. The lack of passion. Yeah, the lack of passion in there, urgency, any desire to win that game. I didn't see any in what I saw. Moyes ain't got a clue. Taking Rice out of his position where he's shown he's excelled. Yeah, the boy had a good game. But he's not to play centre half. You have Balbona on the bench. Stick him in. Yeah, he's a proven centre half. He may not be having a great game, but for God's sake, stick him in. Yeah, and give them some protection by putting Rice in front of them. Yeah, I mean it was just that was just laughable for me. Laughable. I mean, Antonio up front and Anderson, it was a nice idea. It didn't quite work, did it? But it was the passion. I've got off track there, but it's the passion, isn't it? And what gave me the shits the most, right, is when they scored their first goal, there was no urgency about our team to try and get back in a game, to hustle their players, to pressurise them, to get them to make a mistake, make them make a mistake that we could capitalise on. Defend from the front. There was none of that. I saw none of that, what I see. And that's what grinds my gears the most. Yeah. All you've got to do, right, is you're playing football. Yeah, all you've got to do is have some personal pride and passion and think, shit, we're behind here. I need to get forward. I need to get on. We want to get back in the game. There was none of that at all. If there was, then my prick's a kipper. That's all I've got to say. Right? It's just shocking. And that means, we looked relegation fodder. To me, we were lucky that Chelsea done us a favour and beat Villa. Because it only takes one of them teams, Villa, Bournemouth, or Norwich, to get a win, and we're in the shit. That is it. The only way we're going to stay up really is from what I saw is by other teams doing us a favour. It was ridiculous. That Moyes, he couldn't. I don't know. He couldn't motivate a fucking corpse. That bloke. It gets on my wick. He doesn't impress me at all. There's no way that you can say to me that he puts the fire in the belly of any of those players at all, because I didn't see it. And we are in for a shocking time. Tottenham tomorrow will kill us because they're fast. They played United. They did all right against them. They will murder us. And then we've got Chelsea at home, again in an empty stadium with no fans to get on the back of them to try and G him up, because Moyes ain't going to G him up, is he? So, we got to hope that the others are going to be rubbish. I was so disappointed. I've got to tell you. I was heartbroken to see how crap they were. And just like my dreams, they fade and die every time. That is a cursed line in our song, but that's the way it is. Sorry. Very pessimistic this week. I can't see any optimism. We've got a good chance of unfortunately going down. That's what I've got to say, really. I can't say it. Be optimistic. So, take it easy. Try and keep smiling. Remember, wear your colours with pride. Any mug wears them when they're winning. It's when you're losing. All right? Up the hammers. Come with your eyes.
Hi everyone, I've just finished the watch along on my channel. Thank you to everybody that's watched the game along with me. Disappointing, to say the least, on that. Very disappointed with the effort. To be fair, you could see it coming to a degree. We had some players on both sides that just looked really laggy. We grew into it more towards the halfway, just after the halfway point of the first half, but was still nowhere near good enough. Went in at 0-0. Yeah, I was happy with that. I was happy with 0-0. Wolves was like 8 shots on target by the end of the first half, and had 8 shots and 4 on target, and we had like 1, and that was and that was not only until the second half. Fornals really spliced it. Bless him at the start. That could have really been a really crucial goal for us. I'm not disappointed to a degree because when I was talking to the Three Hammers guys, I said we'd lose 2 or 3-0. But it just didn't seem there to be enough fight. But to be fair, we haven't seen a lot of teams fight this in this opening week anyway. So I can't be too overly critical about the team. I really can't. But you know, it is disheartening. Even though I saw the score coming, it's still hard to take nonetheless. You know, the Anderson was a ghost. And Gaki was doing his best. You know, he made a few mistakes. What was Diop doing for that first goal? What was he doing? What was he doing? He just stood there and watched the ball go past him. What on earth? What on earth was that? For the second, you know, into the second half, it was just, and then likewise with the ball that came up, you could see Neto had miles of space and he ran straight through. Nobody noticed. Fredericks didn't. I honestly think Yarmolenko was supposed to be tracking him. The substitutions weren't good enough. I know we've not exactly we've been blessed for space and everything when it comes to pace, I should say, and everything when it comes to the bench. Lanzini did nothing. Antonio should have come off. He was burnt out. He was burnt out when Traore came on. That's why Santo brought him on. He was burnt out. Simple as that. Very angry from a lot of perspectives. Very, very angry from a lot of perspectives. But I'm not disappointed because you could see it coming. You really could see it coming. Wolves are a fantastic side. They really, really are. We all know how well Wolves play. But I don't know, guys. It's just... It's hard to take. It really is hard to take because you could see it coming. And if Moyes has got a lot of work to do, he really has a lot of work to do. But we go again on Tuesday for Spurs. Yay! Spurs up the lane. Fantastic. We're going to get absolutely turned over. I really hope that we have a completely 180 game in that. And we just really go out on all guns blazing because there were so many mistakes today. So many mistakes. I haven't got long enough to talk about it. So many mistakes. But look after yourselves, guys, and we'll see you soon.
For West Ham fans everywhere, this is the ultimate football app for you. Never miss a thing with the latest West Ham news, gossip and social stories as they break. Download the free COY Irons app now from the App Store and Google Play.